Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Greg, gotta love the matchup tonight in the backcourt.
And these fans are in for a treat. Dynamic guards going head-to-head. Could be one of the more entertaining duels of the year.
Now here is Carter. Williams for three. Nesterovic with the rebound. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Marion passes to Brandon. Back to Marion. Launches a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Chandler. This game he had 10 points. It's Boozer missing. Here's Brandon. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Marion. Here's Red. 6 to shoot over Boozer. And it's Red that time on the assist by Marion.
You see how polished and confident Red is, especially from that area.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Carter, the pass to Boozer. Back to Carter for three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against Cleveland.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and you know, Red is a stealth sniper. I mean, somebody who operates well off of screens and has a quick release as well, can get his own shot too.
Both free throws good from Red. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Memphis moving that ball around. Boozer now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint and has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Here's Brandon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Here's Brandon. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now, here is Red. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Boozer. Here's Prince. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Brandon. Guarded by Prince. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A shot by Williams, no good. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Ed with the ball. 26 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Rebound by Carlos Boozer.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Over the last leg of the regular season, Greg, the intensity level, and we can feel it right now, it has really risen.
And Kevin, there's just so much talent in the NBA. And what separates most teams is the desire, the effort, and the focus.
So both teams changing it up here. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Memphis, advantage in one series.
And I think for Memphis, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Marion passes to Smits. Here's Peeler. Barkley outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Peterson. Goes back up. Smits, good.
It's so difficult trying to keep Smits off the glass. He feasts on these second-chance scoring opportunities.
Here's Chaney driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Here's Peterson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Swift. And here's George. Swift, the pass to Oscar. Here's Norris. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. The pass to Peterson. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet and flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Peterson. Got a piece of it. Chaney passes to Swift. Misses from short range. Here's Peterson. Over Swift. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Toronto leading by 5. Here's Brandon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Williams. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Pass to Peterson. The rebound by Prince. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That one goes in.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's Brandon. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Memphis foul.
Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Tyson Chandler.
Here's Red. 6 points for him. Off the inbound, no good. Outside Williams. Back to Chandler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Red passes to Brandon. Baseline J on the way. Red's shot is right there. Red's got 8.
And that's definitely a shot that he has at his arsenal.
Carter outside. On the wing, Chandler. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Brandon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Murphy, a screen on Carter. Head passes to Murphy. It's stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break. Oh, my. What a play.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And the Raptors call time here. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Brandon. Pass to Peterson. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Murphy with the steal. Here's Peterson. Guarded by Prince. Peterson misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
That's tipped. With the drive. And he banks in the layup. Peterson's got 6.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
The Raptors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Brandon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Michael Reddit's on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Free throw good. Red. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so George will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Peeler. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Red. Chandler with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Norris. No good on that one. Toronto trailer. Marion passes to Peeler. Now Red. And there's the drive. Here's Smits. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Chaney. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
1:14 left here in the second. Now Red. He's got 9. He's off on that one. George with the defensive effort. Pass to Chaney. It's blocked.
Well, the size of Smith so intimidating. The 7'3" Hawk who uses those big hands to turn away shots.
5 to shoot. Norris. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 3. The pass to Red. Now Marion. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Just too big, too tall. I mean, once Smits has the ball in the lane, you pretty much have to foul him to stop him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
He hails from the Netherlands. Rick Smits, not just a 7'4" guy. His free throw numbers tell you he's got a really soft touch and good skill, too.
And the Raptors making a change here. Peterson's checked in. Norris, the pass to Chaney. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Peeler. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Marion. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Memphis out in front. They lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Michael Redd really have a good game today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Brandon. Here's the screen. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Memphis leading. Williams dishes to Carter. Back to Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Williams is a baller. He's an exciting player to watch. Fantastic passer and shooter.
And in the pass to Redd. To the paint. Here's Marion. Can't connect from short range. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Here's Brandon following the score by Memphis. To the inside. And Sean Marion with the slam.
Nice dish from Redd that time. The sweet shooting lefty showing you he's got more than just shooting in his package.
Williams kicks to Prince from past the arc. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Redd. And Boozer with the block. Williams looking over the floor. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Marion. The rebound by Prince. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Boozer. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And Toronto making a change here. Peterson's checked in. Here's Brandon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Marion. It's rebounded by Memphis. Prince has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Peterson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Carter on the wing, guarded by Marion. And another miss by Memphis. Raptors trail by 10. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Peterson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Boozer. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, you want to see Boozer hit the boards, utilizing that big, strong body there on the offensive glass.
Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, that free throw percentage of theirs has gone down since last season. As a matter of fact, significantly down.
And the free throw, no good.
And Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
They get it again. Smits. Prince with the defensive effort. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And Carter has it in the corner. Passes to Voska. And here's Prince outside. The shot, no good. Toronto shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Peterson, guarded by Prince. Smits passes to Peeler. Here's Peterson. Fires for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Into the lineup for Memphis. Stamile Swift, Devin George, Calvert Cheney, Muji Norris.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7.
2 minutes.
Pass to Voskuhl. Here's Swift. The Grizzlies with another miss. 1:49 left in the third. Here's Peeler. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Marion outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the block. Bank shot. No good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Peeler. Now the dish to Barkley. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. He kicks to Marion from downtown. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Peterson.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Swift inside, defended by Barkley. Swift, no good. Here's Peterson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Memphis the other way now. Pass to Cheney. 34 seconds left to play here in the third.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Peterson misses. Memphis leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. A steal. Here's Swift. Here's Norris. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Grizzlies lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now here's Prince. And there's the pass to Swift. A 3-ball. The shot will not fall. Here's Brandon. Passes it to Red. Inside, here's Murphy. Red trying to break free, and they get it back. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Nesterovic passes to Brandon. Now, here is Murphy. Tries it again. Swift grabs the miss. Swift's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Carter has it in the corner. He dishes it to Chandler. Here's Norris. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Brandon. Back to Red. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Chandler. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals, not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
That lefty stroke of Red's, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
Murphy with the steal. Pass to Brandon. Pass to Peterson. Wide open. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Prince's shot is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Fourth quarter of playing. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Toronto calls timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Sean Marion is checked in for Toronto. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Lenny Wilkins was just reviewing his plan with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And stolen by Williams. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist from Jason Williams. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Brandon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way. But he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Prince. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one falls for Prince. No good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 6. Marion passes to Brandon. Back to Marion. Nice D from Chandler. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. From 12 feet out. A second chance effort. And Boozer lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Marion. Murphy, a screen on Prince. Marion. Carter pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Prince against Marion. Looking to end his cold spell. They get the rebound. And Chandler sends it back. They retain possession. Red's shot is right there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's Marion. Down low. Here's Murphy. And the layup is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Boozer. Over Murphy. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Marion. Chandler with the block. Prince, the pass to Boozer. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. Here's Murphy. And it goes down 2 points. Murphy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Williams, that's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So it's Toronto now. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Nesterovich passes to Red. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Boozer. Memphis moving it around. Chandler kicks to Carter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
Paint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
From deep. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball. In for Memphis, Richie Harris.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And Greg, for teams out of the playoff hunt right now, they'll get an extended look at young players late in the year.
Yeah, you have to know what you'll be working with heading into next season. Games might not matter as much, but there is a lot to be learned.
Carter against Christie. Pass to Brand. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And here are the Grizzlies now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. And I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
And Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
Christie the pass to Abdul Rauf. To the paint, here's Brand, and then Brand with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Yep, that one goes.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Now here is Carter, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And so here is New York. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Driving in, Abdul Rauf. Now the pass to Dampier. Outside Hill. Brand sets a screen for Hill. Clock at 4. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
To the inside. Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Abdul Rauf. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Now here is Carter. Nice move. Hill pulls it in. New York with the ball. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. Abdul Rauf against Williams.
And really important for Boozer to continue to play the good defense. When his heart is in it, he can be effective.
Chandler with the ball. He's against Dampier. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Boozer. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Yeah, Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Delp the pass to Mason. Passes it to Hart. They need this one. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A decent three-point shooter. I like Harper testing his range right there.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Swift the pass to George. Stolen by Mason. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Delp. Here's the 3. They get it back. And another shot. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one. Missed it and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Voskuhl. Ceballos with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Harper. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Mason with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. And finished off by Williams.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Norris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Memphis foul. Personal foul. Second team foul.
George against Ceballos. He gets it in there.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so George will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 8-point game.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mason. And Mason drops them both. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Chaney. The rebound by Mason. New York leading by 8. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bosco passes to George. Over Mason. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting 43% for the game. Here's Hill, and it's blocked. Here's Swift, covered by Brand. Here's Williams. Here's Chandler, banked in off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Hill. Brand, a screen on Prince. Hill dishes to Brand. And the pass to Christie. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Hill inside. Guarded by Prince. Basket, good. Dampier's got his second basket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Christie against Carter. It's deflected, and Memphis with another turnover here. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Knicks. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
Well, I think for New York, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Chandler kicks to Williams, fires the three, and again it's Memphis with the three.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Now here's Williams. He dishes it to Carter. He takes it in. Second chance shot, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Memphis making a change here. Boozer's checked in. Free throw no good for Chandler.
Yeah, and Chandler a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Christie, the third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Christie's got his first points of the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Williams against Abdul Rauf. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
New York takes timeout. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Delp. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harper the pass to Williams. Another shot. That one's not going to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Norris. On the wing, George. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Delp. Right side, Harper. 1:51 left in the first half. And the shot goes in. Harper's got 5.
Now remember, Ron Harper is 6'6", and he's long. Huge for somebody that plays a lot of point guard, and that helps him operate down low, too.
Cheney's shot is good.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes it to Mason. Pulls from the top of the key. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Harper following the score by Memphis. New York needs to get off a shot. No problems knocking that one down. Delp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
At 6'6", Harper's outstanding court vision is accentuated as he looks over the defense.
Cheney passes to Norris. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Delp. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Back to Boozer. Here's Cheney. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Memphis. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Hill up top, guarded by Prince. Here's Brand. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Prince, the pass to Boozer. Stolen by Brand. Here's Abdul Rauf. Over Williams. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Carter with the 3. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Abdul Rauf's got 7.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Chandler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Christie. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Williams passes to Carter. Prince in the corner. The kick out to Williams. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Here's Hill. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here is Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To halt the run, no good from Brand. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive, an efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Delk, the pass to Ceballos. Here is Mason. Nice D from Chandler.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option, tremendously talented.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Mason inside the line. New York missing again. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-3 run. Norris, the pass to Oscar. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Delp. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Swift. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot, no good by Voskuhl. 1:51 left to play in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And how about the ability to finish in traffic by Ceballos? Remarkable at throwing it down there on the defense.
1:37 left here in the third quarter. Norris, the pass to Swift. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Ceballos. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Count that one. Mason's got 6 points.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Chaney. And that one goes long. Knicks trail by 11. Ceballos passes to Delk. 46 seconds left in the third. Shoots from the line. Swift grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Carter, the pass to Voskuhl. That's in there. Carter with the assist. He's got 8.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Kept alive. Here's Brand. Can't hit from in close. Carter left side. And he lays it straight in. 14 points for Vince Carter.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Abdul Rauf against Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Ceballos. Unable to get that one. And Memphis the other way now. Inside. Here's Boozer. The shot missing. Great D that time from Brand. Here's Ceballos. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Prince. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Greg, how about those baggy shorts you wore at UNLV? Did you think that would spark a fashion trend?
Yeah, I mean, we may have started it, but I don't want to take any credit away from C-Web and the Fab Five.
No good from Ceballos. And here's Chandler who brings it up for Memphis. 17-point lead, their biggest. And Boozer gets it to go.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint and has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Ceballos against Prince. Ceballos passes to Abdul Rauf. Driving inside. The feed to Brand. It's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Williams. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. New York calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Out to Brand. Outside Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Ceballos. The jump hook, and it's Brand with the bucket inside.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
And here is Williams. Outside Boozer. Back to Williams. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Christie's checked in. third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to Hill. Wide open look. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Memphis leading by 19. Prince outside. To the paint. Here's Boozer. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's hard not to love watching Abdul Rauf stroke it from outside. What a nice release. He's a really good scorer.
Now, here's George. From deep, Prince. Christie with the rebound. Prince against Hill. Over Prince. Hill, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Stolen by Brand. To the middle. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. New York calls timeout. They're down by 18.
Timeout Knicks.
1:44 left to play here in the fourth. .144 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Christie. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Ball goes to New York.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .133 left in the fourth quarter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 20 left in the fourth. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 3 assists now in this one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance
for the Grizzlies.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Knicks.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Tyson Chandler.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Christie accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Christie has the athleticism and skill to beat you from all 3 levels.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Passes it to Swift. Here's Chandler. Knicks with the rebound. 17 seconds left in the game. Here's Abdul-Rauf. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
He's just a standout scorer with tremendous skill working off the dribble. Nice pull up there by Rauf.
Here's Chandler. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Abdul-Rauf. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.